Hey everyone, it's Jonathan Soto here, and I am back again doing another review. And this time I will be doing a TV show review for the Mr. Mercedes TV show. If you guys are in my channel, you guys might know that my previous video was talking about the book, and now we're talking about the TV show. And if you guys remember in that review, I said that the TV show was a whole different story. By a whole different story, I didn't mean like it was like a whole different story, like it wasn't faithful to the book. I mean it was by a whole different story. I meant it's a whole different level than the book was. And the book was good, but the TV show, wow, just wow, it's amazing. So, Mr. Mercedes, the TV show, is very faithful to the book, and the TV show is has 3 seasons. And I forgot to mention that in my book review that Mr. Mercedes is actually a first book to a trilogy in the series, which is called the Bill Hodges trilogy. But like, I've only read the first book, Mr. Mercedes. I haven't read Finders Keepers or End of Watch. I've read End of Watch like a smidge of it, but like I never got time to finish it because like I wasn't. It was very slow in my opinion. So yeah. So the TV show has 3 seasons for each book. The first season is the first book, Mr. Mercedes. The second season is actually the third book, End of Watch, and then the third season is the second book, Finders Keepers. But today we will be talking about season 1, and I will do a separate review on each season at later on in my channel. So about season 1, season 1 is easily my favorite season out of the whole series, and so is the first book too in the Bill Hodges trilogy. Even though I haven't read the rest of the books, I already know it is. And also, Mr. Mercedes, the TV show, has like a lot more than the book did. Cause like the book is like kind of short. It's kind of short, but like the TV show really like improves on it and like adds a lot more and a little bit of changes. But the changes actually improve on the book. And in some movies, when they change things from the book, it actually makes it worse. But like this actually makes it better than what the book did. So yeah, the season 1 of the series is has the same plot as the book did. If you guys remember the plot of the book in the book review, but like the whole thing is like paced very well, and like it has a very good tone in it, and the soundtrack is amazing. They use like bands from other people, the Flaming Lips, Slapshot. I forgot all the other ones, but they also use John Mississippi, Glenn Hanson. I think one more is um, T-Bone Burnett. Yeah, T-Bone Burnett sings the opening title. So yeah, so like the characters, Bill Hodges, he's actually more cool in the TV show than he was in the book. In the TV show, he's very angry on retirement. Like like him on retirement, he's even more like he even more hates his retirement in the show than he did in the book. And he cusses a lot in the show, and he's always so angry. But like the only person he's not angry with is Janelle Patterson. And Janelle Patterson in the TV show, her character is like more open and more like like more. It has more to it. And yeah, a lot of the characters in the TV show have like a lot more than they did in the book, such as Jerome Robinson and Holly Gibney. They have a lot more. And also Brady. Brady's kind of like Brady. Just he is way more crazier than he is in the book. Like literally, he kills. You literally see him very active in the show than he was in the book. Like he there's this one part where like he kills a guy who was a customer at the store he worked at for calling him a dickless wonder. And so like he has he would like he invented this like remote that could control anything like traffic lights and things like that. And so like he controlled the traffic light. He was following the guy that called him a dickless wonder through his car. And so like he controlled the traffic light to go on green. And so once he went, a big a big moving truck crashed his car and he died. And but like to him that was just to him it was funny though. To him like he was literally laughing at it and he thought it was awesome. So yeah, and also and also the relationship with him and his mom is a lot is like very as like I said in the book review, it's very dark, but like at times she acts like a real mother. At times she's worried about him, things like that. And in the TV show, she actually does way more than she did in the book. In the TV show, like she tries to like get her job back, and you like see like flashbacks of her when she was young, and like she has like she's an alcoholic. I forgot to mention that in the book that she's an alcoholic, and like she just stays at home and smokes and drinks and just watches TV. But like in the show, she tries to like get her old job back, but like I don't, but like she doesn't, and like Brady like makes her like go back to alcohol. But like yeah. So and also Brady with working at the store, the Supreme Electronics has a lot more in the show. Like there's the his manager like his manager picks on Brady a lot and calls him weird and like yells at him all the time. He's a very mean manager, but like at times he gets very funny. Like he's like, Brady, if you think about it, I'm actually your mentor in life. Yeah, well, if you think about it, actually he's actually not. But like, and also his coworker, the lesbian girl in the book review, she actually has a lot more through the whole show, actually. So yeah, and so like it's a 10 episode series, like, and each episode is 50 minutes long. So like, of course, it has like a lot more than the book. So anything else? Oh yeah, so like it has Brady and Podges talking in the website under Debbie's Blue Umbrella like has a lot more, and they like they FaceTime each other, but like he doesn't show his face. He shows like a hologram like design face to cover him, and like and then like Bill in the show, Bill finds out that Brady had a relationship with his mom. I don't think he found out. I think he might have found out in the book, but like in the show, like in episode 5, he like finds out that he had a sexual relationship with his mom, and like you are fucking your mother, and this and that. And so like in the book review, I mentioned that Brady. He mocks Brady through the website, but like he mocks him even more in the show, like telling him he's fucking his mother and like what else can he do besides his mom, this and that. And so like he gets him back the same ways as he does in the book. And I forgot to mention that that like that like he like I forgot to mention no I didn't forget to mention this. I said this in the book that he sent him a letter, but like in the show he sends him messages through the computer threatening him. He sends him like 2 messages and like 1 letter, and like they talk to each other, and he tells him that he's not the real Mr. Mercedes and this and that. So like and Jerome like he helps him out with like his computer stuff and all that. But like Holly Gibney, she doesn't get introduced until like episode 6, and like she didn't get introduced in the book till like 300 pages in, I think. So like she's kind of like a character that like she's kind of like a character that gets introduced like in the half of the story. But like she has a lot more in the show. Like you see that like her parents like are very hard on her, and like she actually like had like a kind of like a dark not a dark past, like it's her past story is nowhere like Brady's, but she would like get bullied a lot. They mentioned that in the book too. She would get bullied and they'd call her Jibber and things like that. And um and yeah, and like I'm not gonna get into spoilers. I think I'll do a review talking about spoilers after this after this. So as um what else is there to cover? Oh yes, and also Olivia Trelawney, Janie's sister. She has more in the show too. Like there's like some flashbacks with her too. And you see a lot more of you see not a lot more, but you see more of his past, and you understand his past. And I forgot to mention he had a basement. He has a basement in his house where he like does a lot of experiments and like does a lot of creates bombs and all that. And so like he does like some bombing in the show and the book too. So as far and as far as rating goes, I think definitely an A plus. It's definitely A plus.